Alright guys, it's John with Liquid Life Gardens. The weekend didn't go as I planned. On my update video I was talking about trying to get both my white truck, my Silverado, and my son's Mercury done on Saturday. So that I could have Sunday to top the greenhouse. Well, that didn't work so well. It took me so long to get it off the trailer with the broken ball joint and that, and then finally get it up into the shop. By the time I was done with the Silverado, getting the tanking that in and getting that Mercury up in the shop, I was wore out. I'm old and back was kicking my butt. So, and then checked the weather and said, oh, well, Sunday, rain. So much for doing the greenhouse. So what I did was Sunday morning, I went ahead and did the Mercury after it stopped raining, which wasn't until about almost noon. It started raining before I got up, and it rained the whole morning. So it was a good thing I didn't plan on that. But there's a couple other things I need to do. If y'all remember, my control right here, you can see it flop around, this was tight, was messing up. And I haven't had a chance yet to actually get to this to see what was wrong with it. So, since I got a little time today, you can see there it just got a lot of slack. Since I got a little time today, I was looking at this panel right here. Looks like it just hooks over right here. And it comes down and it's got a nut and a bolt. And then just comes across the bottom right here and another nut and a bolt. And then this whole front panel just slips right off. So I'm gonna take it off, and if you look down in here, but since I don't know what's wrong inside here, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this cover off, pull the boot, and see what I can see. And let's see if I can tell what's going on, if it's something that I can fix, or if it's something I'm gonna have to bring it to the dealership and wait weeks to get dealt with. So also, I hadn't had a chance yet to find out what's wrong with my temperature gauge. Now, I did check the wire on the sending unit, and it was tight connection. Wasn't loose at all. It was good to go. And I ran the wire as far as I could, to see, make sure it wasn't cut nowheres. The weird thing is that it will rise to just where the white starts right here, but it will not go no higher than that. And then if you drive around for a while, it just drops right back out. So I don't know if it's the gauge or the sending unit, but one of them is bad, and there's no way this thing, if it's running that cold, that thermostat is not closing on this thing, and it's running far too cold. You got washers on both sides, the side of the head and the side of the nut. This one in. Okay, well, as you can see, between the looseness here and the movement on that stem allows all that play. So, and if you rotate it too far, she's supposed to be rotated right there and locked in right there. That's where she's supposed to hold herself up, right there. So that you can pull straight back and have the room. To me, I think that's more of just a guide pin. It don't look like it's supposed to move up and down, back and forth, anything. So let me take a look. I'll do some investigating. It might be that this plate, you undo them nuts that holds that pin in, and then undo this plate and it slides off, and this might bolt to the plate. This is a stabilizer. And if that's the case, well, then I'll go ahead and pull it down and fix it. All right, guys. All right, back on the Massey, on the backhoe. All right, so the other day I tore it down, found out what was wrong with it, what I thought was wrong with it, but wasn't sure exactly how to fix it. Since then, I talked to Doug at, and I want to get this right, Vahrenberg Implements in Missouri. Great bunch of guys. Love their videos. Anyway, Doug asked me a question when I was talking to him that I gave him the wrong answer. He asked me a question. He asked me if I went on the parts book for Atco and looked it up. And I told him I did. Well, I actually didn't, Doug, and I'm sorry about that. I actually went on Atco's website, but it was their implements and accessories and stuff like that. I forgot all about the parts book. So when I got off the phone with him, I went to the parts book, which y'all can get them links from his website, and looked it up, and it gave me explode diagram of this thing. And when I looked, it was easy to determine that that plate that piece is hooked to comes right off with no springs or anything underneath it. So if my assumption is correct, I'm gonna pull this thing down, and I'm gonna pull the joystick off, and I'm gonna pull that assembly plate off, and see how that stem, because it's a linchpin of type, anchors to that plate, and see if I can't fix it myself and be done with it. And from what it looks like, this plate is designed to hold this and kind of give a guide to these. So I'm gonna pull the stem off, and then I'm gonna pull this plate off, and let's see if we can get in there. And I'm hoping what it is it's a screw that screws into it, up inside of it, hopefully, and head is back here, flush mount, countersunk, and that's how it's attached. And if that's the case, then it's gonna be a fairly easy fix. So the nut is a 1/2 inch, and this backup right here, it could be a 3/8 or 7/16, but man, this 10 is so tight on it. I don't think it's I think it's actually a 10 millimeter. So we break these bad boys loose. Okay, now then I got 2 Allens. From the plate down, I'm almost, yeah, they're the same size. Okay, put the plate in there. And then this whole plate's now moving, lift it up, and bingo, there we go. It is a screw that is loosened up in there. I don't know if y'all can see that really well. It is a screw that loosened up in there. It's an Allen flush mount, smaller than this. So now we're going to tighten that up, and that is going to solve my backhoe issues. Alright, so we're going to unscrew it. Comes right out. Looks like they had some Loctite in there at one time. Yep, that is definitely red Loctite, or a version of it. It's a very short screw. Yep, that's definitely a type of Loctite. But I got some stuff that we use in the commercial refrigeration called leak lock, and it's designed to lock fast to stop leaking a freon on something. And when it locks, it locks. I mean, you better, when you put it on something, you better know you're not going back into it anytime soon, because when it locks down and it hardens, it'll take everything you got to break it loose. So I'm gonna use a little bit of that, and I put it in here and screw it back together, and then put it back on. But guys, there's the issue right there. It's just a loose screw, allowing my lever to be completely off, where it was hitting the finger guard before it could actually engage, push down on this, the valve, to raise that boom up. Look at that. Now I can actually put my fingers behind once it bottoms out. Doug, you're the man. Alright, let's put the boot on. Alright guys, so let's see if this did it. you are the man. Thank you. Alright guys, so we were able to fix it with a lot of help from Doug at Vahrenberg Implements. Also, I do believe that that's the screw that Mr. Teddy Bear was talking about on the control that he had to fix on his when it came loose. You know, so look, a lot of the help I get from you guys has been priceless. I really enjoy doing the videos. I really do, and working with the tractor and having you know, chats back and forth and comments back and forth with everybody. But the summer's coming, and time is getting really tough to come across. So, and then the time to comment and the like and that, you know, it takes up, there's more to it than just doing videos and posting them up. There's a lot more to it. You have to participate in the actual YouTube community as a whole, if you want them to participate with your channel and interact with you. So with summer coming and the workload that I have, and during the summertime, it's tremendous. You know, I don't know how regular I'm going to be able to get videos out there. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. And I don't know, sometimes it is not unusual to 90 plus hours. It's easy, really easy. Last night I didn't get home until 8 o'clock last night. I just didn't expect the YouTube community, the tractor community, to be so overwhelming and very interested and very loyal to helping smaller channels grow. I did buy some add-ons for the tractor. One of them already came in, and it's just killing me sitting in my dining room to open it. But what I want to do is wait for the rest of them to come in, and then, or the other one to come in, and then open both of them at the same time and video it, because there's a reason for that. And I'll explain in that video why I want to do them both together. And but I did get some add-ons for the tractor and that to really start doing some serious dirt work around here. I got one question for y'all though. I would like to have a light bar on the front, LED light bar on the front of my rocks facing forward, and I want a light bar of the same size, equal power on the back. And possibly if there's a kit out there that has two light bars that big, that bright, that will work with this, and maybe a couple of smaller lights, to put one down for bucket sight and one down for, you know, ground sight of the front end loader. So if anybody's got any idea of a setup like that, a kit, please post up in the comments and let me know so I can go take a look at it. I don't know that much about light bars. I know there's different manufacturers, and they range anywhere from a few dollars, you know, 30, 40 bucks, to a couple of $100. And I don't know which ones, if it's any value, you know, buying the $200 one versus the $30 one, or somewhere in the middle. So if y'all could comment up and let me know what some good manufactured ones are that last a long time, that takes a beating, because my ground is really rough around here, so it's rough riding on the tractor. But I'll take a good beating shock and that cools really well. But that's what I would like to get. So if y'all could post up and let me know, I'm gonna try to get that on its way. But anyway, guys, this is John with Liquid Life Gardens. Backhoe is back up and running. We can do some work with it now. Start doing some serious work around the house here. All right? So we'll see y'all on the next one.